This is the story of Tatiana Sunshine Duggar. "19-year-old Tatiana Sunshine Duggar was originally from Oroville, California, but had moved into an apartment with roommates in Los Angeles 4 months prior to her disappearance. She often returned to Oroville and stayed for weeks at a time with her family. She was incredibly close with her sisters, and they spoke nearly every day. Tatiana had spent Christmas at her older sister Denine's home in Oroville, but on January 1st, 2021, she abruptly left and checked into the West Wind Lodge in Oakland with a man only referred to as Marcos, where they stayed for the next 8 days. On January 8th, Marcos got in touch with Tatiana and Denine's 17-year-old sister and told her Tatiana was missing. He said they went to a house party together that Friday night. Sometime between 2 and 4 a.m., Marcos left the party and returned to the hotel, where he stayed for the next hour to an hour and a half. When he returned to the party, Tatiana was gone. Marcos could not explain why he left her at the party alone or what he was doing at the hotel. Tatiana's family tried to get a hold of her, but their calls went straight to her voicemail. Her social media accounts showed no movement. Tatiana's vehicle was found parked outside the West Wind Lodge, and all of her belongings were inside the hotel room she had shared with Marcos, except her cell phone, which has still not been recovered. Tatiana's cell phone signals put her last location at an undisclosed park in Oakland at approximately 3 a.m. Investigators searched the park but did not find anything. Marcos stopped communicating with Tatiana's family once the police became involved. According to her sister Denine, Marcos already had a criminal record. Denine said Tatiana met Marcos through her roommates in Los Angeles, who are also refusing to cooperate with the police. Tatiana's mother told police she last spoke to her for about an hour on January 7th, and everything seemed fine. Tatiana's family waited the rest of the day to see if they would hear from her. That's when family members officially lost contact with Tatiana. It was strange for her not to make contact with them, as they often spoke on a daily basis. She didn't answer her phone or reach out at all. They soon discovered that on January 9th, she never returned to her hotel room. That same day, they reported her missing to Oakland police, who began working on the case in conjunction with Butte County Sheriff's Office, since that is where Tatiana's family resides.
A young woman from Northern California has been missing now for almost 2 weeks. She's an 18-year-old. She's from Butte County, but she was last seen in Oakland. Our crime reporter Henry Lee tells us her family is begging for help.
18-year-old Tatiana Duggar hasn't been heard from for almost 2 weeks. On New Year's Eve, she left her family's home in Oroville, Butte County, and drove to Oakland with a man.
She left with him and went down to Oakland. So she was basically in Oakland about a week.
The family doesn't know much about this man.
We never knew him as a boyfriend or nothing like that, but, we We aren't sure. She's 18. She could have just not told us that.
The two have been staying at the West Wind Lodge on MacArthur near Broadway in Oakland. Oakland police tell me they did a welfare check at the motel and that there were no signs of a kidnapping or foul play or evidence that she was held against her will. Her sister isn't so sure.
She's never, ever gone without talking to us. Somebody in the family talks to her every single day, whether it be text message, Snapchat, Instagram.
Tatiana's mother last spoke to her for about an hour on January 7th.
And everything seemed fine.
Tatiana's Honda Accord was found in the Sacramento area, but her phone and other items are still missing.
Anything, whether they think it's big or small, we don't know, that could lead us to finding her. Because at this point, we need all the help we can get.
For 3 months, local authorities, family members, friends, and volunteers searched for Tatiana. On April 2nd, Butte County Sheriff's Office announced devastating news regarding her disappearance. According to the Sheriff's Office, they received a report of a dead body from a hiker on Sunday, March 28th at approximately 11:45 a.m. The location was on United States Forest Service land near Highway 97 and Juniper Terrace, 5 hours away from Oakland, where Tatiana was last seen. Investigators said the woman's body was discovered in a remote area off of the roadway. Responders said she appeared to have been in the location for an extended period of time. Rapid DNA was used to identify the body as that of missing 19-year-old Tatiana Duggar. According to the Siskiyou County Sheriff's Office, this remains an ongoing investigation. Tatiana's cause of death has not yet been released to the public. According to her sister Deneen, detectives believe she may have been a victim of human trafficking due to the fact the area in which she was last seen alive was a high-sex trafficking area. Tatiana's family describes her by her middle name, Sunshine. She is remembered as an incredibly loving and strong-minded young woman with a bright future who was taken from the world far too soon. As of this video, there have been no arrests in the case. This was the story of Tatiana Sunshine Duggar.